So hey, what's up? I've gotten lazy again, so I'm gonna make a vlog because quite honestly right now I just don't want to think about all that typing. Anyways, 2 days ago, which would have been Wednesday, crazy day, and maybe not a good way, I was gonna go meet Sakura because we like to hang out and we're cool, we're exchange buddies. Anyways, so was gonna meet her at 12, so I left the house at 11, got on the train, realized I didn't have my phone, thought, oh well, whatever, I forget it all the time at home, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, got to the place we were meeting, she wasn't showing up, and I knew that she had probably emailed me because she's diligent like that and said, meet me here, I'm gonna be a little late, and I would be a little, cool, and we'd be all, good. But that didn't happen, and that day I also told myself, today you're not going to spend any money, because I'd spent $20 and, no, $20, $40 in 2 days. So I was like, yeah, okay, you know what, I'm just going to make this really easy, and I'm not going to bring any money at all. So there I was with no phone and no money. I had about 50 cents to my name, which I used to make a call to my host dad, and he was like, yeah, I'm not home, I can't get your phone. So I was like, okay, I have to come home then and get my phone, or just, forget it, because, I was kind of sore and whatever, so I was going to do that. And anyways, so I had already kind of told my host dad I'm going to come home, so he was going to expect me, and I was like, hey, I have to do that now, so whatever. And I was going down the stairs to get to the train, and I see this train, well, my train that I was going to take just left, but this other one was pulling up, and it was going in the opposite direction to Hiratsuka. And I was kind of like, it's probably not really a great thing, but there's a train that's just going, I'll just take the long way, maybe see a bit more of Japan, and, be cool like that. I may have got nothing else to do. So I hop on that train, because I'm like, cool. No, I'm not. And I head off for Hiratsuka, which is actually out in the middle of flippin' nowhere, as I learned. Anyways, so I'm there, waiting for the train, another one comes, it's for the wrong station, not the one I need, I'm waiting, and then I have to have this really sucky conversation with another person in Japanese, asking where the train back to Chigasaki is, and she's like, it's over on that platform, and you're over here. So I was like, thanks, lady. So I get back on the train, I have to go all the way home. It takes me, what would have taken about an hour, it takes me about an hour and 40 minutes, so I'm like, eh. So I walk all the way back home, and my host dad's not home. I don't know why that happened. I think he probably did come home and waited for me, but since I had taken the other train and gotten lost, he probably went, back out again, because obviously they have lives other than waiting around for me. Yeah, so I climbed over the fence and stuck my iPod through, a window thingy to get the Wi-Fi, which then I emailed my friend's phone, because our phones are awesome like that and they have email on them, and she was like, where are you? I told you that I was going to be 30 minutes late and we should meet at Fujisawa, and I was like, hey, I never got that because I don't have my phone. So I puttered about, and she was like, come back, and I'm like, I can't, and I'm like, come here, and then she's like, sure, and then so basically yeah, stuff went down, and my host sister comes home, she has a key, I book it in there, book it back, I get back on the train all the way back to Fujisawa, we find a McDonald's, and I finally get to do my homework, which is what I wanted to do the whole time. Anyways, that was basically Wednesday for me. I got my exercise in. Anyways, today was back at school. It's been raining a lot. Just so beautiful. Because when it rains, it gets cooler. And when it gets cooler, I'm happy. Actually, I'm always happy. Pretty much all these days have been happy days for me, as you can tell, since I'm kind of sugar high right now. I've had a lot of sugar. Anyways, yeah, today was back at school. Nothing really exciting happened. Did some stuff. I actually slunk off to the library during Japanese history because I don't understand that class. Actually, I don't understand any math classes. But I was just like, hey, Mr. Teacher, I'm just going to be going that way. So then me and Sakura went and hung out at the library, did some stuff. Well, I studied, then I played a game, then I studied some more, and then I played a game, and then I played a game, and Yeah, it was a pretty awesome day. Had gym class. That wasn't too painful. I actually really like gym class. I don't love it, but I don't hate it like I do in Canada. I was actually able to make a conversation today. I just saw one of the girls reading a manga, and I was like, "Hey, you like that manga?" She was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Which character do you like?" She's like, "I like them all." I'm like, "Oh, that's so cool." And then I walked away because it got awkward. I don't know what I'm doing about friends right now. It's kind of in the gray area. I'm not too sure if they're just being my friends because they're like, wow, what a loser. I feel bad for her. Or they're like friends like, oh, hey, you look interesting. But I have a feeling it's a bit of both, and I have a feeling that some of them are just like, wow, what a loser. Anyways, I got the law in Canada too, so I'm kind of used to it. So yeah, I did stuff like that. I'm finding the Japanese hurts my head so much. I finished all my hiragana homework, and yeah, I thought my head was gonna explode, and it didn't. So I was like, oh, look at that. But I really felt like it would because it's really hard. I'm trying to learn all of this stuff, and it's not coming easy because the noodle has more like mashed up doughy gooey ball of nothing. I don't really have a brain. I don't even really have a brain in Canada either. I looked at some of the English homework that some of my classmates are doing. I was like, wow, I don't even know how to do this. Sorry. And they're like, wow, she's stupid. Yeah, so I'm still working at that. I have my Mira Nihongo. This is like the first textbook. Like it's like the baby textbook. I'm still a baby. And I really suck at Japanese. I'm trying my hardest, and I mean, it's a pretty easy. I have a feeling it's a pretty easy alphabet once you get used to it. But very slowly, I'm kind of like, I think that words go there. And you know what? I sent my first text in Japanese today. I texted one of the girls in my classmates, probably one of the ones who are like, wow, what a loser. Anyways, since she's like, wow, what a loser, I'll put up with her. I was like, hey, you're gonna put up with me. So I sent her a text message, and I sent it to another girl too, because I was so proud of my text message. And they texted me back, and the first one was like, can you text me in English? I don't understand you. And I was like, oh. And the second one was like, what? Oh my god, did you lose something? And I was like, no. Because what I had said was, good evening, I'm sorry, my Japanese sucks, just wanted to say hi. But it turns out I said, like, hello, blah, 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 bad, blah, 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 lost, blah, 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 Japanese. And yeah, I didn't make any sense at all. My host dad was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, so I still suck at this. And anyways, oh wow, it's 8 minutes already, so I'll shut up now. I hope I'm not talking too fast tonight. I probably have some weird little accent because I've gotten something going on here with like the Japanese English and stuff like that. Anyways, having an awesome time at school. Got a good friend, Sakura. She saves my butt every 2 seconds trying to translate, and I'm slowly slowly learning, and slowly, very slowly making friends. They're all nice to me, but yeah, I still think it's one of those, wow, a loser. Anyways, I will see you all later, and I should stop eating so much bread. As you can see, I'm getting really fat, so